strange car appeared on our street. Hello everyone. Something a little strange has been going on in my neighborhood here in Maplewood, Minnesota. I was wondering if anyone else has experienced anything similar. Perhaps I am simply overthinking things. For many months, the house 3 doors down on our cul-de-sac has been empty. You know, the pale blue Rambler with the slightly crooked basketball hoop. Anyway, 2 days ago, this very clean, shiny black car appeared. It is parked in their driveway. It looks almost out of place. It looks like something you would see in a fancy commercial, not just sitting in a regular suburban driveway. I have not seen anyone go in or out of the house. The car has not moved. It is not like I am constantly watching or anything, but you simply notice things when you have lived on the same street for 15 years. Especially something new like that, especially with the quiet of late fall settling in. My wife, Karen, just laughs when I bring it up. She says I am turning into one of those neighborhood watch busybodies, but there is something about it that feels a bit off. The car is so pristine, not a speck of the early snow dust we had last week. This is true even though it has been sitting there through a couple of chilly nights. And it is just sitting there, silent. I even heard a couple of kids kicking a football down the street yesterday. That typical weekend sound. But the black car remained perfectly still and untouched. Perhaps they just moved in very discreetly. But surely you would see a U-Haul, or at least some sign of activity. I have not seen a single light on in the house at night, either. It is like the car simply appeared. Am I crazy for being a little creeped out by this? Has anyone else had new, silent neighbors appear out of nowhere? I wonder what you all would do. Should I just chalk it up to nothing and mind my own business? Or is there a point where one perhaps tries to figure out what is going on? Well, I decided to walk over this evening, just to see the car up close. The sound of leaf blowers was faintly drifting from a few blocks away. I reached the driveway. I looked through the passenger window. I noticed something on the dashboard. It was a familiar little figurine my daughter made for me in art class last year. Then I looked at the glove compartment. It was slightly ajar. My own car insurance card was sitting right there. It was my car all along. I do not remember driving it over there. I do not remember moving it at all. I am curious to hear your thoughts.